Welcome to Brain Vision.
Okay, so let's calculate the mass of water that evaporates the skin of a man when we cool his body temperature by 1 degree interval. All right, so let's say the mass of the man, M subscript M, is equal to 70 kilograms. And then the temperature change is 1 degree Celsius. It's 1 degree Celsius because we said what? We are cooling his body to a lower temperature of an interval of 1 degree Celsius. Okay, so we are reducing his temperature by 1 degree Celsius. That is what it means. Now, the latent heat of vaporization of water is given as 2.42 times 10 to the power 6 joules per kilogram. And then the heat capacity of the man, let's say C subscript N, is given as 3480 time, and the unit is joules per kilogram per Kelvin. Joules per kilogram per Kelvin. All right, now let's go on to pick the equation. So the equation to use here is MC delta T is equal to ML subscript V. Remember, the heat energy transfer is between the skin of the man and then the water that evaporates. Okay, all right. So some heat is being given to the water to cause it to evaporate. All right. Now, let's move on to put in our values. So we have 70 times 3480 times the temperature change, which is 1 degree, is equal to the mass of the water, which we don't know, multiplied by the latent heat of vaporization, which is 242,000. It's just the same thing as 2.42 times 10 to the power 6. All right. So when we make M the subject, then this gives us M is equal to 243600 divided by 242,000. So this will give us about 0.101 kilogram. So this is the mass of water that evaporates from the skin of the man by changing his or reducing his temperature by 1 degree Celsius. All right. Now let's look at the B aspect to calculate the volume of water given out, the volume of water that is evaporated from his skin. Now we're going to use the equation for density, which is density is rho is equal to mass over volume. All right. Now, since it's water, we know that the density of water is usually given as 1,000 kilogram per meter cube. All right. Now we already know the mass of the water from here, which is 0.101 kilogram. All right. So straight away we can say that making the volume the subject, how V is equal to the mass divided by the density, which is equal to 0.101 divided by 1,000. And this is equal to 1.01 times 10 to the power negative 4 meter cube. So this is the amount or the volume of water that evaporates the skin, and then the respective mass is 0.101 kilograms. All right, thank you.